These players are on the last year of their contract. Re-sign them so you don't lose them next season. All combine stats, such as the 40-yard dash, are now available in scouting. Here's a list of all the players that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select to scout this player and unlock his bet. Each skill unlock will cost you scouting points. Unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is you just found a diamond in the rough. Other team. Each player has a combine grade. Now this score represents how well combine performance tells you how players' speed. Welcome to Draft Week. All the effort you spend scouting comes down to this. Start the draft whenever you're ready.
The Jets are now on the clock. The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Falcons are now on the clock. The Jets are now on the clock. The Texans are now on the clock.
Start your week by installing your game plan. Start the regular season by selecting your season goal. This player's development trait is hidden. Put this player in your... from the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Bean. Throw complete to Herndon. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down. Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in.
And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Good job, D.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by New England.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Newton. He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Newton. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he will have a Patriots first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
That throw's not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the first down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On the ground, Michel. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A play fake to Michel. Now Newton. Sliding out of the pocket. He can't fight it. He lost the football. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the auspicious beginning to the season, a first drive turnover. Now they'll try into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Justin Rohrwasser.
Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Kill.
18 Cardinal.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bean. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Devontae Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. You got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sideline. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, It's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Here we go. Get the three from Mike. Man, I got you. Check.
Throwing is Newton. They'll roll him out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A gain of
They got the
7.
blitz that time, but I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up extra yardage.
I thought he was dead to right. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Tony Michel, the
A
ball carrier.
3-yard touchdown run.
New England.
And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Justin Rohrwasser.
Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation prior to the game. They always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way.
It does. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Chris Herndon.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard
Ball on 3rd down. Bean.
and 12.
And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. The Patriots ready to try again on offense. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10.
Strip that ball.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Switch.
On 2nd down, Michel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Off play action. Newton. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Complete to.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal.
But things are
That's a
definitely
6-yard
going right for
line.
them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots.
Complete to
Demarcus Robinson
Touchdown,
there to
New
make
England.
the grab. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Justin Rohrwasser.
A lot of people might call this
for the
backyard
extra point.
football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Jets, nothing.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard
The New York
line.
offense taking over for their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, to start the first half, I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 3 yards
from the gun on third down. Bean. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
2 yards gain.
A short gain that doesn't get him the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Here we go on fourth down. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop at the yard shy. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 23.
They fake the give. Newton rolling to his left. He'll run it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
He was taken
A
down
nifty
at the
bit of
20.
scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
8-yard line.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
A shotgun snap for Newton. This is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down.
First and 10 at the
Operating from the gun. Bean throwing the out route incomplete. That's Charles.
complete to
It'll
number
be
8.
a pickup of 10 yards.
10 yards.
And it'll be second and very short.
And inches.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's struggled. His team has struggled. You talk to me a lot about looking to your leaders. Maybe it's time for him to put his mark on this game.
Agreed. And how that has to happen is somehow he's got to flush out everything that's happened so far and almost start over and get back to that confident level and know that he can play the game, because so far this has been a real struggle.
Absolutely. He's got the interceptions, trying to turn it around. Throwing again. Bean. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Take over first.
You just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
53's the mic. 53's the
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target. And that'll bring up second down.
Yard line.
Here we go. Check. 53's mine. Here we go. Let's go.
To throw again. Newton. And he'll get that to Michelle. Complete. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Hey, what's the ball?
53's the mic. 53.
From the gun, Newton. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And they will run it with Michelle. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
It's a
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Sony Michel's touchdown scamper that polished the drive off. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but the bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it first and 10.
It's a party now.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now here's another interception. Vernon Hargraves with a pick.
Beans pass. Intercepted by the Patriots.
And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Newton sacked. A loss of 4 yards. It's second down.
So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
New England trotting into place on offense. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards to the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Newton now to throw. He'll get this underneath to Michel. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Newton's pass complete to Sony Michel.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big third-quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
How about the timing on that one? Where they were in sync, weren't they? 3-step drop, balls out of his hands right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
Throw out wide, caught by Robinson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2. Newton, that's into the hands of Reynolds. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down.
On first down, it's Newton. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Robinson.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First down, New England.
On first down, Newton. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson. This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
A loss of 8 yards.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
3rd and long, it's Newton. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
On first down, Gray. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball when they're getting things going. And also, the major offensive line, I think they're ready to move and fire out hit someone.
I thought the defense though might be a little more prepared for that. Yeah, pretty good gain on the ground.
1st and 10 at the 37.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Jets
operating from the gun. Bean looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down. From the gun, Bean. He's got Herndon, his tight end. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 44-yard line.
They'll run it now with Gray. And he's going to take this down close to the 1st as he's brought down at the Patriots' 36. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down.
36-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Bean throwing the out route incomplete. That's great.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, Bean dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down now, it's Gray. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side of this game. And he's across for a touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to try to eat some clock with Michelle. And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back.
Let me play, dog. Let me play.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that one.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They stay on the field. This time it's Michelle. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Michelle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Patriots.
They'll run out of the gun with Michelle. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're
handing
handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for New England, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. On first down, B, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Charles, we get a look at the draft class here for this team. What do you think?
Well, I think for the most part, I do like what they did because, to me, they got some solid players in the early rounds. And then if I'm correct in my evaluation, they got some great value in the later rounds as well.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick him up on the option right. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Well, so much for that possession.
I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchdown. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the red rifle. For TCU, it's Andy Dalton.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes.
Is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Touchdown, Jets.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Rodgers will hold on to this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 12 carries, 56 yards and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
That one covers 29 yards. First down.
First down, Colts.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
At the 20-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. If the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's all in the end result.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, in on the stop.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. As the Jets
on 2nd down. It's Taylor. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll maybe do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Dalton. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown,
Paris Campbell. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The extra point.
Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. But a really nice drive.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. They get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked something else. And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I can't get my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to it and forcing a 3rd down.
Going to throw right side here, complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Off play action. Bean. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player so the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
The point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own
New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Brought down back at the 27.
This is Hines. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after. That forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Watch the screen.
They'll run on first down. It's Gray. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
On the run, this is Gray. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on third down.
3rd and 10.
Operating from the gun. Bean. And it's caught by Herndon. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, Gray. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He was taken
the
down.
Run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd
Gray. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. The Jets on third down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun. Bean. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Their D gets the INT. Now what can Burton do? He's got Burton here.
Dalton's pass.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
And the Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun. Right? Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes
that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Corey Willis. And he's going to take this one back. To the 37. You have too many players on your team. Choose which players you want to cut. Easily. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Rodrigo Blankenship
of the
kickoff for Indianapolis.
EA Sports.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bean. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Throwing, Dalton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for 1st and goal, trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams there to bring him down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
And goal.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Complete to Trey Burton.
Trey Burton,
Touchdown,
his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. No surprise here. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Takes it at the 7. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
Operating from the gun. Bean. Got a man open. That's Harry.
Complete
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's going to set them back 5 yards. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. From the gun, Bean out to his left. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe that returning that touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for
the ball carrier.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the line after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
See if he can do it here. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Bean. Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week was one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
Wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy, really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he can lose the confidence that they have.
Get rid of that interception bar. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, Bean. And he will find his man on the outside.
That's good.
And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Green. Tackle made by Grover Stewart.
Well, every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter.
And he fires one that's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
53 for Mike. 53 for Mike.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. He's given 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Offense. What was that, man?
You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, they call holding, and this one will come back.
The throw over the middle, taken in. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt, that one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Fielded right around the 8. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Now the throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. They'll run on first down. It's Gray. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. There to stop him was Darius Leonard. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. That's a look at the throw. Bean. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a give right side. Gray. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Bean. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Intercepted by
what a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A gain of 15
yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Here's Hines. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8. Dalton now, the pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Dalton's pass complete to number 89. A 7-yard gain on the play.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Colts.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And the Colts first down.
Here's Taylor. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Jonathan Taylor.
I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they have the football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
At their own 33.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Pass.
So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now.
And he's going to be taken down. Back over the 35-yard line.
A loss of 9.
And we say it all the time, you have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Thrown away.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Dalton here from the gun. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker, the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the fourth down.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question,
it is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of their way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
On 3rd down. It's Gray. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give him 2 yards on that play. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman, and on stats and scores from around the NFL in the second week of the regular season. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And it's a rush to the line right now for the Jets.
2nd and 6.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Brings up 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down. Bean. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And this one through the uprights and good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, and my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Corey Willis. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Dalton, 1st and 10. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Complete to number 89.
22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time for the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there. Unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Nothing.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenge your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Bean. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw on third down. Bean. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took it beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Let's go. 53's the mark. 53. Check 53.
A first down throw coming for Dalton. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Dalton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's third down.
Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Blankenship's kick is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The intended target was Chris Godwin, but it'll be second down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot before break. Bean. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to third down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And that is incomplete. So we've come to halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Check 53's Mike. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
And they'll begin by running the option. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
From the gun, Dalton. Catch made here by Campbell. That catch good for only a couple.
To Paris Campbell. A gain of 2.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Operating from the gun, Dalton. He finds Corey Davis.
Dalton's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
That's tough to play zone defense where they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, We talk about finding the soft spot defensively. How do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches, 3 tight ends. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Play action here with Dome. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. You don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
A 40-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good.
Kick is good.
And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
30. Jets, nothing.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see.
And now here is another interception. This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability.
day. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two one-loss teams set to lace it up. This ought to be fun, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun. Dalton, throw left side, complete. That's Burton. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Pass complete
Trey
to
Burton. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. They didn't get the wake-up call before the game. They got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
He's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And led out by their veteran quarterback. He's been around a while. They don't celebrate birthdays for him. They just cut him up, see how many rings he's got around the middle. He has been in the league a long time.
That's good.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. My word, it'll be nothing short of a monstrous loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. Shotgun now for Brady. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
On the play. Still brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore, and he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
The officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
They run with Hines. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. A pretty decent game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now it's Hines. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Taken down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. They had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Well, that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Let's go. We got this easy. Under crush. Go, Bandit.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30-yard line. Operating from the gun. Dalton connecting with Burton here over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And the Colts first down.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on first and 10. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better than their partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
Jonathan Taylor.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 12 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And partner, I thought it was a lot of fun for us to be able to sit in on their film session with the offensive line. We saw how they blocked it up last week to pretty good success. And we see what their game plan is for this week. They expect that defensive front to be someone they can move.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Start of the second quarter. It's the Colts in possession. They're on the march, but facing a 3rd down here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 11. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The young buck, the rookie, just laid up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a 3rd-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I got you, pump. Right there.
Throwing again. Brady. Wesco, the tight end, making the catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Brady. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
To number
4th-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go. But I think he's got some upside, right?
He'd come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, play all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid start.
And you take a look at his draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as pretty darn good class.
47-yard line.
They have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and 4 or so. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, it's Brady. Looking outside, and he's got a man. That's great. Brady, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Colts.
Now Brady on the bootway. Throw complete to Herndon. And he'll get it down this time to 17.
That's good.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
10 at the 17-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
8-yard line.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. Now Brady again. Being chased out left. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have.
Fumble on the play.
Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if he comes to the sidelines and he didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
7-yard pickup.
7 yards.
Brings
The
up
pickup
second
on the pitch
and
and
3 at the 25-yard line.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Jordan Jenkins.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
On third down, here's Taylor. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Corey Willis. And he's able to take this one back to the 36. Yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Their D gets the INT. Now what can Dalton do? They will find Davis. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Dalton. That's complete. Right around the 8. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. This will be Dalton again. And he's got it. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Paris Campbell in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff. Because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Jets take over 1st and 10. At
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this 2nd half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Brady down to throw. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it 2nd down. And here we get a look at Stewart down on the ground still. Hope this isn't anything serious. We'll check on his status when we get back. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here's the Jets punter now. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt, it doesn't work out, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. So here are the Colts to take over. They were losers a week ago to Tennessee, but they're on top right now as they come up here 1st and 10.
57. Mike, 57.
Now Taylor. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
The ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Campbell making the catch. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Jets' 11-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Complete to number
Andy Dalton with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. And the Colts add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21 to zip.
To kick off for Indianapolis.
And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially. So the New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that'll bring him 2nd down. Throwing again. Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted.